I'm going to show you, first of all, one of my favorites is the chicken pendurada. Now, what I do with the chicken, first of all, is I marinate the chicken in a very light yellow curry with a little bit of sweet barbecue seasoning. Then what I'm going to do is, once I've done that, I put them in the oven and I just bake it first, and then I'm going to skewer it. I'm going to skewer them onto the skewer, and I found that the best way to enhance the flavor here is just to use yellow onions. And so we'll put a piece of chicken, yellow onion. We'll continue making this all the way up until we have completed the entire skewer. And then once we've done that, we're going to put it on the grill. Now, one of the things that I like to do is be very creative with my sauces and my seasonings. And everybody wants to know, how am I creating this flavor profile? Well, traditional barbecue sauce is going to be made with ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. And then, whatever you want to put in there, some honey, garlic, ginger, and so on. But what I do is I like to be a little creative and do something a little unique with my barbecue. So the first thing I'll do with my barbecue is I'm going to get a fresh guava. I'm going to puree the guava, and then I'm going to add the ketchup and the Worcestershire sauce and ginger and garlic. And you'll see in a few moments when we put it on the grill what it does to this chicken, the pendulum, which I call Pendurada, which is the Portuguese name for chicken on a skewer or hanging, which makes sense because it's like a hanging beef, right? So we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We put 8 pieces of chicken on our penduradas here at the chef's table. And it's going to be cooked now on the grill. But before I do, I just want to show you, this is how we put it on here like that. And so it's hanging off a pendulum. And I think it's a pretty cool idea. So now we're going to take the actual skewer, we're going to go cook it on the grill. This is a very nice and thick barbecue sauce that I use. And it doesn't need to have too much, because I can just take this here and put it on while it's being cooked like this. And one of the things I like to do with this, as well as doing the barbecue on it as well, I like to add what I call a little bit of BCB. Now BCB is what I call butter, cream, and more butter. And I'm going to now put that over the chicken, just like that. And then this is practically just about ready. I'll do both sides like that, and then make sure that I've got the barbecue. I have the garlic on there as well, like that. And this is now close to being ready to go on the skewer, on the pendurada. So I'm going to actually place one up there in the window, like I would if I was serving a guest. And we are going to then put it in a pan like this. And then the last thing that I do with this is then I take a sweet chili that I make. It's a sweet chili sauce, and we're just going to put that over the pendurada. Now I'm going to put this in the window, and this is how we serve it. So on this side here, it will be put into the window, and then we pick it up. We put it on the plate like this, and we put it onto the pendulum like that. And then the very last thing we're going to do we have the garlic butter? Thank you. And then the very last thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to put garlic butter. Thank you so much. I'm going to put garlic butter on the top here, and as the garlic will then drizzle down like it is right here, if you have a look there, beautifully drizzling down onto the plate. And this is what we call the chicken pendurada, which is one of my favorite chicken dishes. The flavor is just so, there's curry, there's chili, there's garlic, and with the onions, and it's just, I mean, it's amazing. I love this dish.